If you forgot to save that file that I emailed you, the super project file, or the blank super, you can find those at drfield.wordpress.com, my Cooking with Humans blog. We're going to scroll down to the bottom to older posts, and this will bring us now down to CW Super Instructions, where all of this stuff now lives. These are your two project files, your high def version and your standard definition version. To download either of these files, hold down Control and click on it to get the little sub menu, and you want to download linked file as. Then point it to the data drive. I would just go ahead and keep the name what it is and hit save, and that will save it to the computer. If for some reason you don't have the blank super file already downloaded, you can also download that here. Single click on it to open it, and then we're going to control click, that's hold down Control and click, and save image as, and we're going to save that to the data drive as well. And then we're going to go ahead and close that, and we'll minimize our browser window. So from there, we can go ahead and open up, go to the data drive and open up this Final Cut Pro project. And you should get this offline files message, because since this project was originally edited on my machine, it's looking for this blank super TGA file on my personal machine. So what you're going to need to do is click reconnect, and now point it to this blank super HD file that we just saved to the data drive. So we'll go to data and highlight it and click choose, and then click connect. And that will get rid of your offline video. It'll get rid of the red slash through that up in the browser. You'll notice that you still have a red line here letting you know that you need to render this file once you actually finish adjusting it and place it on your timeline. To change the person's name and person's title, all you'll have to do is simply double click on the top one, click on the Controls tab, and we'll change the name. Once that changes, we're probably going to need to move this a little bit to the left. Remember, you want a little bit of space in between the kind of circle that's housing that little CW and the first letter. So we're going to come down here to the center, and we're going to change our left-right, -05. Let's do maybe -15, 115. -115. And that looks pretty good. We've got a little bit of a gap in between that first letter and the circle. And now we're going to come down to our second outline text down here that's on V3 that has the person's title. And we'll change that. And again, we'll need to potentially change this left-right to make sure that the C lines up with the R. So I'm going to go -130. And that looks pretty good. It's just a matter of clicking and changing your numbers until it lines up the R with the C. Once you've got your names changed, now all you need to do is click and drag from up in the gray area to highlight these three elements. Hold down Command C or Apple C, depending on if you're a Mac person, which will copy those three elements. And now I can come over here. We can do Command V to paste those three lines right on top of our video here. If you move your playhead over, you'll see the video show up. You can go ahead and drag this out to cover up the entire byte. And now all you need to do is render. So sequence, render, and again I like to do render all, both, just so that I hit everything in case there's something that I might have missed at some point in my project. Keep in mind when you're copying pasting, it's going to paste the elements to the exact same lines that they came from originally. So you can't paste these three up on V, say 5, 6, and 7. Since they came from V, 2, 3, and 4, they're going to paste onto 2, 3, and 4. And that's it. You now have a super.